What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday edition of my MLB DFS podcast. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We have 7 games on tonight's main slate with no rain to worry about, so all games are a go. Before I get into my picks, my pitcher, 2 infield and 2 outfield plays that I usually do in these videos, just my sponsored sportsbook, BetUS. I'm going to put the link below, minimum of $50 deposit, and put a promo code of JOIN125, and they will match your first deposit 125%, so more than double it. So it's definitely worth it. Gives you a nice starting base, a lot of free play money, and it's a great sports book if you're looking to be a part of one. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss to you guys, obviously, as I usually do, a pitcher that I'm looking at along with 4 bats. There's some pretty good spots. There's not great value right now, but there's also no confirmed lineups. Usually there's some spot starts with guys in the top of orders that can save you some money. But for right now, I'm going to give you guys 4 guys that should be in their starting lineups because they play every day. So for pitching, I'm looking at Luis Garcia of the Astros. He's been really good. I like picking pitchers in Seattle. The Mariners have one of the most below average offenses in the league. Seattle plays more towards the pitcher over the hitter, and Garcia's been really good. A 2.86 ERA, 10,000. A little expensive, but he's been really good, and pitching is pretty tough tonight. So he's got a good matchup. The Astros are pretty big favorites here against Darren McCoffin. And like I said, Garcia's been going really well. 15 strikeouts in his last 2 games, and he goes around 6 innings on average every single start. Averages 31.6 fantasy points, so a pretty good play here against the Mariners. If you wanted to look at Ohtani, he's also a decent option. He's just a little overpriced in my opinion at $11,000 tonight, but he's a pretty good favorite tonight in a low total. That Angels and Rockies game has the lowest total currently at 7.5. For the infield, let's look at Jean Segura. It's $2,900. His price has stayed the same even though he's hitting pretty hot. The Phillies are one of the best teams to stack tonight at home against Joe Ross, who has a 5-8 record with a 4 ERA. He should be leading off tonight for the Phillies. And like I've said in last videos, he's really versatile. He can play second, third, and short. He's on a 7-game hitting streak, 2 home runs in his last 6 games, or 5 games rather. So that's good to see that he's had some power. Both times he hit a home run, I had him on my lineup, so he's been treating me well. So I'm going to roll with Jean Segura in the infield tonight. My second play, I think Xander Bogaerts is a little too cheap here. The Red Sox, probably the best team to stack tonight against Thomas Hatch and the Blue Jays. It's very hot in Boston tonight, mid-80s, pretty thick out. The ball should carry, and the Red Sox have the highest projected run total tonight. That game has an 11 over-under, and 3,500 in the middle of this Red Sox lineup is a bit too cheap for me. Xander, one of the best hitting shortstops in the league, probably in my opinion the best behind Fernando Tatis. 309 average, 15 homers. He should have plenty of opportunities to drive in some runs tonight, although it says he's not starting now. So I think FanDuel might have just updated that. He might have the day off. So I have no idea what just happened there. I think that just happened. But if we want to look at another shortstop, if that little mark there is true with Xander, I could look at Tim Anderson, spend up $400 more. If you have the money. Anderson's going to be in a really good spot tonight as well. The White Sox are expected to score a lot of runs against Mike Minor. He's got a righty-lefty matchup, should be leading off, and Tim Anderson's one of the better shortstop hitters in the league as well. For the outfield, let's look at Michael Brantley. He's always underpriced. He's one of the better hitters in the league, 327 average. The Astros have a pretty high team run projected total tonight. He should be batting second with that lefty-righty matchup against the Mariners, and he'll have plenty of chances to get driven in if he gets on base, and he's very consistent. He gets points basically every single game. Not much of a power guy, But when he gets on, the Astros like to hit him in. And at 3,000, I think it's a really good spot for him. Then my last play here, let's look at Andrew Vaughn. He's been going really well, and for the same reasons as Tim Anderson, he has that righty-lefty matchup against Mike Minor. The White Sox should score some runs. 2,800, a pretty nice price on him. He's been batting 5th for them, and he has doubles in his last 4 games. He's 8 for his last 16, so he's batting 500 over his last 4 games. He also has a home run in there as well. So Vaughn is hitting the ball very well, and he can play first base or outfield for you. A nice play at 2,800 tonight. That was from today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed. My NFL memberships are live right now, and you can get 10% off of any of them running through the rest of July, so message me about that. But until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I'm signing off. See ya.